Hello guys, it's Brennan here again for Homemade Karate, video 14. In the last video we talked about full mount ground and pound, what we were talking about as like being as aggressive as a boxer for a full mount. It's basically for the head. And another idea is crack the fingertips, the fingers, and crack the fingers, so you have another way of getting an opening, and by hitting the fingers. Um, so we'll talk about like um, we'll talk about more ground game, like half, on mount control. That's the legs over your waist, and full mount is under your waist. And we'll talk about when you're in mount control. That's where you have the legs over you, and we talked about getting into full mount, getting the legs over your opponent's waist and straight, going for the face, like maybe grabbing a hand, hitting, and But half mount is like you have the legs over you and you have to try and get into the full mount, and maybe in mount you can try and going for that your leg lock. Just grab one of the legs and put your leg over it and lean back and just twist the ankle. For me, when I became a diabetic, it's been hard to let my blood circulate to this position from lying down, because I get head rushes and blackout moments, and came like that ever since I was maybe 18, and this is my main my plan E for fighting diabetes. It's been hard because I'm schizophrenic too, and when I had a heart attack, I clogged an artery in 2024, just before my mom passed away. But I think I'm good now, and it's just like the artery's swollen, and when you exercise it makes it less swollen. That's all the process you have to do to working out. Start slow. Walking is your first priority. Then for schizophrenic, I've been studying it too. So far I'm on the top level to talk about some of that, and the diabetes. Sometimes I have my doubts and possibilities in my mind, but I'm still trying to go forth, trying to move on. But anyways, that's why I haven't been talking about ground control lately, because of that pressure I get from not letting my blood circulate. It takes a while due to the sugar, glucose in my body. It's sticky, and that's why I don't talk much about ground games. So I guess we'll just talk about standing up and on full mount, I'll try and like I'll try and like think of something to make this work out and that kind of forum despite my health. So we'll talk about like standing up stuff for now till I can get this worked out. Yeah, so in the last video we talked about like being aggressive as a boxer. You do that for your legs too and grappling. And for the ground game it's gonna be hard to explain. As, like, I don't know, because I'm gonna be mostly standing up. Because I don't want to sit there for 1 minute and let the blood process its way through. Anyway, we'll talk about some more sparring tips, I guess, for now. So we can think of something for the ground game. Like, so I don't black myself out. So we'll talk about some stuff I learned about Muay Thai. Like the only stuff I know is delusional, and I watch Tony Jaa's movies and it reminded me a lot about like that, those movements, those arm locks and everything. So I'll talk some more about those. So basically just using your elbows, knees, fists, and your legs. And I'm pretty sure you have some of the stuff I got in I can think of in that style of martial art. But anyways, like sparring, elbowing, kneeing, like try and mix your style up. Basically, you're trying to train for like nice people. Sometimes it's like an army, doing like pushing up the police academy. Think about what you'll become if you learn this kind of stuff. Like that's how far I push my limits for just in peace. Oh, it's one of my dreams, one of my goals to become a military officer or a police officer. Yeah, and just mostly my movement is basically on the delusional stuff I learned. Just follow my lead. Just pretty much watch like how I'm specifically moving. Just get a rhythm, momentum, the idea what I'm talking about, the stuff I learned. Get the idea. Pretty much all I know anyway. I already took karate, but for these kind of movements, I read a book. Like how to make a stab proof vest too. I read a book just duct tape a bunch of books together, make like a fly thing. If you want to make it bulletproof, add metal plates. Just about reading books, but not all the time. You know, some people like to lie, say things not sure. You know, it's all basically wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know? Like sometimes you have to like step back or watch out behind you. Yeah, I'm not too much flexible on my left leg. See what I can show you my highest kicking range for kicking for the head. This is my left. Yeah, this sticks more. It's like fat too. Can be a possibility. Stuff I learned was like a basic fighting style. I'm so used to doing Wing Chun somewhat stuff. So I just stick with it. Try your own. This Bruce Lee, delusional stuff I bought, I always practice on that wooden dummy, stuff like a ninja. How they always broke the stick, the big stick at the end. You can step on them right there. Maybe right there. The best, my nature, the best spot, the least. Rings, step on them there and lean them in the head. Okay, I guess that'll be it for now.